Hi, my friends. This is Sarah again with you, and I'm so thrilled for that. And firstly, I'm really thankful to me that I had the courage to make this YouTube channel to start talking with you, beautiful souls. Today, I have something to share with you, and I'm so excited for that. And if you'd really like to listen to a short story about me, I really want to share it with you. So I would be really glad if you have the time to listen to me, because if it might resonate with you as well. I'm currently in a spiritual teacher training process. I've come to Victoria Island to get my spiritual teacher certificate from the Heal Your Life organization, I can say. And the story I'm going to share with you is related to this process that I'm in, okay? So I'm going to flashback into a couple of years ago that I was feeling miserable and a little bit depressed because of the challenges I was going through, and I didn't know what to do, and there was no one who could help me to come out of this situation at that day. And there were people who were trying to help me, but they weren't really helpful for me, right? It was like a voice in my head saying that, Sarah, just go to the bookstore and search for a book. I used to read books, but not that much. And this was a little bit strange to me, because who's that voice talking, right? So I went to the bookstore and I just started looking at the books without any idea what I'm doing. And I finally ended up with holding a book called Life Loves You. And I can tell it was not really me in that moment as the physical Sarah. It was something really more deep as a spirit. I'm not sure if it was really me or it was someone else. So I took this book, I started reading it, and I was like a thirsty person who is looking for water. And I don't know how to explain with words that every single word of this book was talking with me through Louise Hay. Since then, she started to be my mentor and the teacher of my life, teaching every detail of this beautiful life to me, although she's not physically in this world anymore and she's transitioned to another form of being. And since then, I realized that there has always been something inside me that was shouting at me that, Sarah, you need to do something. And I was not sure what it was, and I didn't really listen to that voice. And this book helped me to learn how to listen to the voice, which was the voice of my inner child. And now I'm saying that it was my inner child. At that time, I had no idea about it. So after a while, working on myself, being more self-aware, more conscious about my life, which took time to go deeper in layers, knowing what is going on and what had happened in my life, that I've put these layers a little bit thicker or thinner. So I realized that there is a passion inside me, which is teaching people. actually better not to say teaching, because at that days I was thinking that is like just giving advice to people, saying that okay, if you're feeling bad now, I've had this experience in my life myself, so I can let you know as my experience to do this. And they were all telling me at the end that they were feeling great. And I realized it was my passion, and I could help people feel better through my own experiences and tell them that they don't need to experience mine themselves to come up with the last conclusion, right? So I found this passion. I went through some other processes to know that, okay, what can I do with this passion? And there were a lot of fears coming up that in the future I would explain what they were or how I handled them. Long story short, I found this passion and I started focusing on it. There were some obstacles coming to me, and I found them as opportunities to enhance my awareness and consciousness in life. And I ended up with a miracle coming to my life, which I myself asked for. And it was this workshop's advertisement popping up in my browser. And yes, this popped up, and although it was really frightening for me that what I can do now with this, it's pricey, it's far away from me. These all were coming into my mind. At the same time, I had a beautiful feeling telling me that, Sarah, it was the thing you were always looking for, to be taught how to give that advice to people. And now I would say teaching people how to live their best version of life spiritually and divinely. And now I'm here in Victoria Island, in this beautiful city, going through my teacher's training workshop. And I'm telling you that I'm living a tiny part of my dreams, and it's incredible. My intention to tell this little story of my life and why I'm now here as a student to become a teacher is to tell you that if you start knowing yourself better, living more consciously, giving more value to yourself, to your desires, and knowing that how valuable and worthy you are, you definitely would live every single dreams of yours even more than what you can think, if you're open and receptive to all the divine guidance. And I'm here with you guys talking about all my experiences one by one, whatever coming to me as a divine guidance to share with you. And today, after I had my first half of the class, I realized that this is the time I want to share my experience with you and telling you that it is incredible to give value to yourself, improve the level of hope inside you, and dream without any limits. Let yourself want whatever you desire. Just let it go. Ask. Don't stop yourself. Yeah, that's it. I wish that I could send that energy I have inside me toward all of you and encourage you to be hopeful, positive, and dreamy. Love you all, and all is well in our life. See you soon.